Are you getting your money's worth, by the way, out of the Prime Minister's town hall meetings? Now, I'm only asking because you're paying for them with your tax dollars. I do hear some people saying it's the opening volley of the 2019 federal election, but I actually think they're wrong. I think that the 2019 election campaign started when Peter Mansbridge interviewed the Prime Minister on the day he was first sworn in. I don't think it's stopped since. I mean, you have the whirlwind of selfies and photo ops throughout the country, the U.S., the world. Heck, the Prime Minister, he even has his own photographer so he doesn't miss a single Kodak moment. Okay, I'm dating myself. It's a single iPhone moment. Which brings us to this week's Goofy. Another magical town hall moment. No, I'm not referring to the Prime Minister's comparison of returning ISIS fighters with Italian and Portuguese refugees, although I have to admit that was a beauty, or his implication that our war veterans were being greedy in asking for pension benefits promised, with his reply that the government couldn't afford it. Now, how didn't he know that's going to beg a heck of a lot of talk there? I mean, they're going to give examples of government waste. They're going to say, oh, you can't afford that, but you can afford things like the $10.5 million payout to Omar Khadr, or $8 million for a temporary skating rink outside the Parliament buildings, or $500 million spent on Canada 150 events, $35 million on a diversity garden, or even $100,000 to hire staff for the Twitter account of the health minister, and on and on. How he didn't see that coming is beyond me. But no, my Goofy, and it's intended for all Peoplekind to hear, is the Prime Minister bringing in a new word to the lexicon when he corrected a woman in the audience, you heard about it, in mid-sentence, and told her to use the word Peoplekind, not mankind, because it was more inclusive. Now, I know, the PM says it was meant as a joke. Well, if so, he has no future in comedy. And when you look at the video of the town hall meeting when Mr. Trudeau made the remark, no one laughed. He didn't laugh. Now, some applauded, as in right on, PM. But the Prime Minister didn't laugh when he said it. But given all the negative reaction, come on, the Liberal Party machine had to come up with something. So 2 days later, the Prime Minister let us know it was a joke. His chief of staff said that anyone who didn't get that was probably a Nazi. Nice, but no surprise. I mean, sooner or later, we're all going to get called Nazis or racists by one of our betters. Now, personally, I love it when the PM goes off script. You'll never know what he's going to say. Well, actually, he doesn't know what he's going to say. But I can just see it. Sooner or later, at one of these town hall meetings, he's going to be asked what country he admires most, and he's going to say China and its authoritarian government. Oh yeah, he already said that. Anyways, the Goofy goes to the Prime Minister. As I say, I love it when the man goes off script.